It's time for Donkey of the Day.
Donkeys of the Day, ask Charlamagne.
I'm a Democrat, so being Donkey of the Day is a little bit of a mixed blessing.
So like a donkey. Yeehaw. Okay. Donkey of the Day.
The Breakfast Club, bitches.
Now, I've been called a lot in my 23 years, but Donkey of the Day is a new one.
Yes! Donkey of the Day for Wednesday, April 19th goes to Steve Stevens. Again, the coward who killed 78-year-old Robert Godwin Sr. Rest in peace to him. Now, here's the good news. Steve Stevens is dead. He killed himself yesterday. Drop one of Clues bombs for that. Okay. Round of applause for Steve Stevens being deceased. I'm glad he's dead. I wish he would have killed himself before he killed Robert Godwin Sr. Now, I already gave Steve Stevens Donkey of the Day this week for what he did, but now he needs to get a donkey in death because of how he went out. Now, this guy absolutely deserved to die with zero honor whatsoever, and this is exactly what happened. See, Steve Stevens got hungry. So when his stomach started rumbling, he decided to pull over to those golden arches that we all know and love, McDonald's, Mickey D's, the house that Ronald McDonald built. Okay, Steve Stevens was I'm loving it. Yes, Steve Stevens, who was all over the internet, all over TV. Everybody not only knows what he looks like, but I personally thought I saw him 3 times this week myself. Okay, so I don't know what made Steve Stevens' big dumb ass feel like he could just roll up to a McDonald's, order a number 3 supersize, and keep it moving. But that's exactly what he attempted to do. You don't believe me? Well, go to WKYC TV NBC for the report, please.
It was a savvy McDonald's drive-thru worker who may be the recipient of that $50,000 reward from the FBI. That's a maybe. What is certain is that action ended a nationwide manhunt. Let's take you there. Just before 11:15 this morning, it was this McDonald's, that back window, the one where you pay before you pick up your food. Stevens came through. He rolled down his window, and that first window worker recognized the car and the driver. The staff there stalled his order of 20 McNuggets and fries long enough to notify police. Stevens noticed that something was off, the manager there tells me, but waited just long enough for state police to show up, and that triggered that chase. Tonight, the McDonald's manager, in his own words.
The drive-thru employee that was working at the time recognized him or thought, noticed that the car was Ohio tags on it and it was a white Fusion, took his money and he pulled to the next window. Meanwhile, she stepped out of there and called the state police right away. Basically just told him it was going to be a minute for his fries, which it wasn't really. We were just trying to make sure she got in contact with the state police.
Police boxed Stevens in, and that is when, using a pistol in his own car, he ended his own life.
Drop one of Clues bombs for that McDonald's worker, okay? All heroes don't wear capes. Sometimes they wear McDonald's visors, all right? Let's unpack this a little bit. Steve Stevens didn't even attempt to disguise himself. Shave your beard, put a wig on, a hat and some sunglasses. You just rolled up all bald with a beard, driving the same white Ford Fusion that the whole country knows you was driving. Not to mention, we all love hot French fries, right? So when the person at the drive-thru says it's going to be a few minutes on the fries, we don't trip because we know they're going to be hot. Okay, H-A-W-T, hot. But the difference between us and the Steve Stevens of the world is we aren't on the run for killing anyone on Facebook Live. If you're on the run for killing someone on Facebook Live and it's a $50,000 reward on your bald head and somebody says, wait 1 second, common sense would say, oh, I'm out. But we already know in Steve's world, common sense ain't so common. So not only did his dumb ass wait, he tried to escape the police in a Ford Fusion. You know, Steve, you didn't think any of this through, did you? This is why you never move off emotion. Steve decided to make a permanent decision based off temporary feelings, and that's why he had no follow-through with any of this stuff. Okay, therefore, he died hungry, angry, with absolutely zero honor. And for what? Now that woman Joy you love so much that you said you did all of this over, she gonna be out here popping that poom poom for a Cleveland goon, getting all the hot fries she want while you rotting in hell. And I don't feel sorry for you, not even a little bit. Your Uncle Charlotte tells you all the time, kids, destiny is not a matter of chance, it's a matter of choice. Steve Stevens made a series of poor choices, and when you make poor choices, these are the consequences to those poor choices. Please give Steve Stevens the biggest hee-haw, please. And McDonald's, I need you to do the right thing and give that young lady her reward. I hate how in that news report
That's McDonald's, the people, the
it's not
cops,
the FBI, everybody that offered the reward.
Police department, they got to give that money.
Give that young lady her reward. She earned it. I don't know why y'all saying maybe. Deacon Algonaud, he gave them a good word yesterday. Let me hear what Deacon Algonaud had to say.
This motherfucker message here from Mike Donald. I just seen on CNN one of your employees thought they identified the goddamn shooter, the dude on Facebook, and they held the motherfucking french fries and they ran back there and called the police, and that's how they motherfucking caught him. McDonald's, get that motherfucking girl a raise. I ain't talking about no motherfucking 25-cent raise. And I ain't talking about the little bull-ass employee of the motherfucking month picture. She did y'all motherfucking job at McDonald's, and she did the motherfucking job of the police department. So y'all give her a motherfucking raise, and we gonna keep motherfucking checking with y'all, too.
Listen to me, Mike Donald. Listen to Deacon Algonac and give that girl her money. I don't know who Mike Donald is. I'm assuming that's the owner of the McDonald's. But Mike Donald, you give that girl her raise like Deacon Algonac said, okay? And she need to get that $50,000 reward.
She do. She need that money.
God bless her.
The Breakfast Club.